welcome to this reading. So this reading is going to be about navigating from now until the end of 2023. It's really going to focus on what elements you might need to focus on, keywords, key areas that are going to help you live your best version of you. Now, I would say for this reading, and as always, all my readings actually, check your sun, moon, rising and Venus sign. It's really important because there'll be something from this to take away, but there might be an element, for example, of love in your moon or Venus sign. That's just an example. So do check them all out. They're not very long. Save them, come back to them during the year to help you transition and move through. I would also say, so before I forget, you are the third sign that I'm doing this for. I noticed on your recent April reading and other readings that I know I only have a few followers, but like one or a few likes is the give back of uploading this earlier than Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer, is moving those that are showing appreciation towards the videos and resonating, and obviously my subscribers. Then I'm pushing forward your signs for certain readings. Like this is also timeless, but I mean the amount of time it has until the end of the year is quite a long time, so I can shuffle for to show appreciation towards those signs, and that's what I've chosen to do, which brought me the idea of doing this actually. And so I appreciate you. Thank you for that, especially if you are a subscriber. If you're new but you're a returning viewer, I welcome you to subscribe, so that helps build the channel so that we can start to do live interactions, check-ins, and similar as this, there's also the elemental themes of spiritual growth and healing. It's like the inner healing guidance for the weekly energy themes, but it's like spiritual coaching, but you get it free for your sign. If you wanted personalized readings or any of my services like energy healing, spiritual coaching, natal chart readings, transitioning into your life purpose, is your life purpose right for you, etc., etc., then I've got services on my website, but you can also email me, which is in the description box below, and we can see what you're looking for. There's also cord cutting, light worker, manifestation rituals, which I do from time to time. When I say time to time, I mean at certain points. So if it's releasing, I like to do it around the full moon or certain times and transitions of planets for a stronger supported effect. If it's new, then we look into when is best to do that. Having said that, let's get into your reading. So I hope you're having a great year so far. I feel for you there's a lot around, and I was just opening the astrology and I closed the tab. But I felt there was a lot around actually focusing on you and probably focusing on what you want to achieve and go forward this year. I felt there's probably some growth element here as well. So and trusting yourself. But before I get into what I'm channeling, let's go into your reading. So can I have overall some messages for Cancer, please? All Cancer placements. The World card. So here what I'm seeing is that firstly, you could be feeling that you're not sure you're in the right place. This is environment, country, whatever it is, or even transition period in your life, okay? That's what I'm feeling. Some of you could decide to move environments and actually move to a different country with the World cards. But there is a accomplishment of a certain element in your life. And I think with this reading, I'm getting for you to reflect on your journey so far. Now, we've also got the Seven of Cups. Now, interestingly, with the Seven of Cups, what I do get is that You really need to make sure that with the World card, you're focused on what you really want and that it's tangible, you know. You're not slipping in and out of kind of like a lust of what you want, but you're not actually taking action on it. Maybe that's around confidence building. Maybe what you want is kind of lusty because of confidence. You'll be able to let me know in the comments if this resonates. I think also it's kind of like, you know, sort of like I said, wishful thinking, seeking superfluous short-term things, and maybe that's down to not being, you know, it's not down to being superficial. I think there's a confidence thing there, and maybe believing in your competency will help raise your Page of Pentacles, raise your confidence. So you are moving slowly towards actually making something tangible. But we do need to work on maybe possibly confidence, you know, really looking at that. I feel like also there's a bit of patience needed with this, and you need to really focus on your dreams and what you want to achieve in terms of your goals. So, you know, and patience, and the Devil card comes out as well. So if you're holding on to any attachments of bad habits, even people, I'd say you need to block and let go of those people. There's a learning process here with the World card, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Devil card. I really feel that there is definitely a learning process. But let's be clear, like, learning about happiness doesn't mean that you should always be happy. All right? It's not about being happy or appearing happy or spending your entire year looking for happiness, which I feel is what you're trying to do a little bit here. And where I'm trying to explain that can be a bit toxic, because we're not doing it into the tangible areas that you need to work on. It's not about being happy, like I said, or appearing happy, or spending the whole time of the year looking for happiness. But once you find it, Cancer, you'll never experience any other emotion again once we find happiness. And obviously it goes and it comes. The Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is confirming what I'm telling you. You're going from the Page, who's very slow, and the Seven of Cups, where you're lusty and you're not taking action, and you're coming in as a Knight. Still slow moving, but sometimes slow wins the race. But you're more mature and you're practical in what you're doing here. Okay, so that's beautiful for you. I feel a bit of also keywords of having the vision, moving forward and taking action are really coming through for you. So let's get more cards. Cards for all Cancer placements, please. Cancer placements. King of Wands. So yeah, like moving forward, being mature in what you want and actually taking action on it. This King of Wands is also thriving, you know, he's mature like the kings, he's thriving, moving away, blocking the people that you need to block, the environment. If you're moving country, moving away from the disappointment that's probably held you back a little bit. Choosing decisions. King of Pentacles, you've got the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. It's beautiful because you have the action, the thriving, the moving forward, the stability, and choosing decisions that support you to thrive on a daily basis are going to be really important for you. Look at this. Don't hold on to things that are not working for you. Maybe your finances, you're holding on to your finances or your stability, when actually a move to a different country or taking action as the Knight of Pentacles, leading to the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, will help you ease this fear of control and support you on a daily basis to thrive. Understanding this is very much a thriving card as well. Going after it, advancing in what area of goal, understanding what thriving means to you as an individual is important. It won't mean the same to me as it means to you. And so that is what is more important than what it means to anyone else around you. What does thriving mean to you? What is this you're putting in action to advance in an area in your life or towards a goal, moving forward, having the vision, okay? And being also practical about it with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I would also say you could have heavy earth energy people around you. You could have heavy earth energy in your charts, but there's a lot of earth here. There's a lot of grounding. There's a lot of tangibility. Let's look into your finance decisions. See, I mentioned about decisions, taking decisions. Anger and fear could be two elements that you deal with. Don't we all deal with them? But taking action, clarity around your finances, stepping up, not being stagnant, stepping up and taking action, acting as the leader of your finances, making the decisions that allow you to have those aligned decisions and actions, which will help you in your thriving of your goals and your achievement. Now, for your health, we do have the King of Pentacles, which means you're moving forward. You are deciding to focus on you. You know, maybe this year you're deciding to put a bit more focus on you. You're not isolating yourself from people, which has probably given you some health setbacks, maybe just around immunity. Maybe you've had the cold, maybe you felt depressed, isolated. You're making the change with the King of Pentacles. You're making the change here. What I'm seeing, you're moving forward on your health. You're not wasting time and energy on overthinking and planning. And here it is, you're balancing out your give and take towards everything in life. Balance of career and home life, balance of personal, which is also going to bring out the balance of your health, where you are balancing like a cheat day. A cheat day comes forward because I'm also a transformation and advanced personal trainer. So a cheat day in terms of your meal, but then you're balancing out your nutrition. That's just an example, but you're not wasting time on overthinking. You're moving forward in your health and you are approaching it from a balanced, practical, slow moving way. You're not doing fad diets, okay? You realize they probably don't work or they're not sustainable in the long run. And if you haven't, I'm telling you that. The Sun, you've got vision. So remember I said a key word of vision. Also, I feel that there's a bit of fun that's needed here, okay? You need to have a little bit of fun. Come out of your shell, take control of your life, take the action towards what you want without the fear. Be determined and watch how you're going to achieve, and clarity is going to come to you. Patience, having the fun, having the dreams. With relationships, I think you need to have a clear vision. Okay, Chariot, your own card, Cancer energy. You need to have a clear vision with the Sun. Look at this. This is beautiful. Having the clear vision of what direction you want to move. You're protected. With this, I'm also feeling for your relationships. Have a clear vision and a positive sort of narrative about relationships and the type of people. If you've suffered some kind of, you know, where you've been left out in the cold by someone, have a positive narrative about the types of that relationship and the best ones that will support you to thrive. Maybe in the past with the devil and this one, you've had a bit of toxicity and people that are not really fully aligned with you. And so I really feel that that is coming through for you. Let's get some more messages. Yeah, so it's really confirming here about where you might have felt a bit wounded. You've put in all the work towards relationships, to the people around you, to a love, okay? And you feel like you were left a bit wounded by someone. And so this is really saying, be clear on what supports you and what helps you thrive, you know. Release anything that doesn't, so that you heal those wounds, which is also telling me there's a little bit about possibly looking at any wounds that you have not looked at that might come up. Give them the love that's needed if it does come up for you. Now let's get you a bit of a soul card. For all Cancer placements, please. Am I in my head or in my heart? That's your balance, yeah? So what is the quality of self-talk? Master your mind, watch an inspiring video, tap in, read an empowering book, write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. What was I mentioning about confidence? So our brain is like a muscle, and sometimes it needs conditioning, or, you know, sort of daily, so that it narrows down or quietens the fears and the limitations that is always kind of taking over. Mastering our thoughts, and being the creator of our own lives, you know. And so where your head meets your heart is really, when you're in that balance, is really when things come in, because you're taking the action, you're logic, but you're heart centered. You're not closed off. You're open to also receive. Beautiful card. And it really confirms what I was mentioning about, you know, we said about the Seven of Cups, and we said about the decisions. We said about the Devil card. You've got the Sun, you've got your own energy. I said about the balance and the confidence. So it's really topping up everything we've said in your reading. You've got the Fox card, which is a very clever, witty card. Now, with the Fox card, what I'm saying is also is telling me that you're capable of any decisions that you need to make. It's really telling me that. And you're swift and you're smart. Solutions to problems will easily be found. Trust in that. You always listen to your instincts. As a fox, listen to your instincts. Resources are around you. And with this wounded healer, I'd also say be open to anyone who comes in to really for romance or to align with you this year. So I hope you enjoyed this, Cancer, and I hope it did give you some guidance for your year. Remember your keywords: thriving, moving forward, having fun, patience, your goals. Maybe big purchases are coming through, you know, with the Chariot and the Sun, the wounded, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Maybe dream purchases are going to come through for you, blocking out and leaving people that are not aligned for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a like and a thumbs up. And I'll see you in your individual readings. Don't forget there's elemental readings. There's always content on the page to help and support you going forward. If you wanted a personal reading or any of my services, like I mentioned, you can email me and I will get back to you to see how we can help. Take care and bye for now.